Next, our coffee cup. This is very, very easy to do. Just let me clear a spot here. So I am bringing in a totally different piece of the Share What You Love Designer Series paper. I'm going to use this shiny, flowery paper, and I'm going to bring in a scoring board. Need lots of room here. So this coffee cup does not take a lot of supplies. It basically takes a piece of Designer Series paper. In this case, I'm using the Share What You Love, and it's 9.5 inches by 7 3/4. So this paper is 12 by 12 when you get it, so you have a lot of extra paper to make lots of other projects. So the first thing I'm going to do is, with the 9.5 inch piece up at the top, I am going to score it. Now all these measurements are going to be on my blog tomorrow. There'll be a link there for my project sheets. So the project sheets will tell you all the sizes, so you don't have to worry about that right now. And let's see here, I'm going to score this at 1/2 inch, 2 inches, 3.5 inches, 5 inches, 6.5, and 8. And then I'm going to turn it. I'm going to score it at 2.5 and 6 1/4. All right, so let's get this out of the way. And I'm going to kind of fold on these score lines. Okay, so now there is a 1/2 inch strip right here. So I'm just going to trim away, there's score lines here. I'm going to trim away the top and the bottom, and I'm going to leave the middle. I think if I can see the score line better on this side. And I'll also have a template, a picture of a template on my project sheet, which will help you. I'll show you that in 1 second. So let's get rid of that piece and this piece down here. There's my little template. I'm just going to angle that a little bit. Okie doke. So this is my little template. So now I'm going to bring in the envelope punch board. And so let's see. At the top we have two score lines. This is the one piece that's wider. It's about 2 inches. And then we have the smaller piece at the bottom. This is going to be the bottom of our cup. And that is where I'm going to use my punch board. So the score line's right there. I want that to be in the center of that little notch. And it actually works out to be, let me just see, it's about the 1/2 inch mark on your scoreboard. So I am going to punch I got to bring this a little closer because I'm not strong enough to do it this far away. Whoops. And this paper's thick, so I'm punching holes on all of these score lines. Should have had this done ahead of time, huh? Let me bring it closer to me. There. Just didn't have the power, the strength. let me show you again what I did. I don't know if you can see it on there. So everywhere that there was a score line, I punched. So I was punching through like 2 pieces of paper at a time. Okay, and that's going to be the bottom. Now what we're going to do is cut up on these score lines. Again, this is going to be the bottom of our cup. Okay, so I'm going to bring in some double-sided tape. Excuse me, got a froggy there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape every other one of these bottoms, and I'm going to do it on the wrong side. This is the side I want showing when I'm all done. So I'm going to put some tape on the bottom of these tabs on every other one. So like I said, don't need a lot of supplies for this. And once you make one, it's pretty darn easy. My finger's sticking. Okay, and then one more piece of tape is going to go on the right side of that 1/2 inch tab, the one that we left right in the middle. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold down that big piece. That's going to be the top of our cup. So see how this is all coming together. And then this tab right here is going to slip right in here like that. So I just need to take that little piece of tape off. And I'm going to slide it in that little slot right there. And just match that up with the score line. So that's done. Now we just need to put the bottom together. And all you're going to do is you're going to take opposite sides and meet them. So I'm going to take this piece of tape off. And I'm going to match it up to the opposite side, and I'm just going to overlap it about the width of that tape, which is about 1/4 inch. Like so. Whoop, it's kind of hard to do it up in the air. Okay, and then take the other one off and match it to its mate on the opposite side. Like so. And then the final one. And then we'll add our handle. Okay. So there's our coffee cup. Okay, now we're going to add a handle. So all I did was take a little strip of the same paper, kind of curled it a little bit, and this is the back. That's where we slid that little tab in there. So I'm going to use that for the back. And I'm going to put a little piece of tape right here at the top. Tape, tape, tape. I actually put 2 pieces of tape right next to each other. So that's on the right side. That's going to go like that. And I'm going to curl it down and put another piece of tape down at the bottom and put that on the opposite side. One more piece. Okay, so now just take this tape off. So now I'm just going to attach this right in the center, kind of hold on to it, and it's going to curl down. Take the tape off the bottom. And put that at the bottom. There's our handle. Okay. Then I got some fun candies, some little orange candies. Put them in a cello bag. Plop them in there and add a little bow. And it will be done. You could also add a tag to this if you wanted to. I'm just going to put a quick little bow on here. This would be cute for potpourri. You could put potpourri in here. Give this a little snip. So let's see what we got. So there is our pretty cup. There's the other one I made the other day. And our cards. Our shabby chic cards. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed my Facebook Live. I hope you like these ideas. Remember to go to my blog tomorrow, stampandshout.com. I'm going to have the project sheets for you, so you'll be able to, excuse me, know all the sizes and how big to cut your paper and where to score it. Thank you so much for watching.